And I think we're live. Good evening, everybody. As always, please let me know if you can hear me and see me okay. And welcome to Nick and Gemma.
Hello.
Hi.
Now, Nick and Gemma have been on the channel before, but not for a very long time because you've just been lazy and couldn't be bothered to come around.
Yeah.
Claiming some global pandemic as an excuse for not coming around to play games.
Never.
Yes, good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Tonight, we're going to be doing a playthrough of Paris L'Etoile. Yep. So Paris is a game that came out last year from Game Brewer. It's going back on Kickstarter on Monday, and there is a new expansion. And we're going to be playing with the new expansion tonight.
Cool.
So we have individual volume controls for each person. So during the stream, if anybody is particularly loud or particularly quiet, just let us know. We'll keep an eye on the chat, and we can adjust the volume of each person individually. Now, you two have not played this game before, but you have watched the videos, so you know how to play.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be doing a full tutorial for the base game today before we start playing. And we're going to give you a bit of an overview. Then we're going to start playing. But as we start playing, we will explain what we're doing for the first few turns. But before we jump in, I am going to explain the new expansion bits. So, first thing is overview of the game. Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is Paris. We are all wealthy estate developers buying up properties in the 1900s. The game is going to be played over a series of turns. We will decide randomly who's going to start. Oh, I just realised we're red, white and blue.
Oh, we are.
There we go. I didn't realise that. It is 2 to 4 players. We're obviously playing a 3-player game. We're all set up. We've done the setup in advance. And basically what's going to happen over the course of the game is the buildings are going to come out from here and they're going to be placed into the different districts on the board. Mm-hmm. We are going to be placing our keys, of which we have 9 each in a 3-player game. These keys go from behind our player screens onto one of the banks or onto the Arc de Triomphe itself. And then we will be moving those keys onto the buildings to claim ownership of the buildings. That costs a certain amount of money and in some cases resources. But we will get these tokens when we claim ownership of those buildings.
Yeah.
Once a district has 4 keys in it, not counting the bank, mm-hmm. then the person who put the 4th one on there takes one of the victory point markers and that determines the value of that district.
Yeah.
Now it could be that the game ends and one of the districts doesn't have one of those markers on it, at which point you won't score anything. But basically at the end of the game, you add up the value of all of the buildings that you own, which is the number on them, and the player with the highest value, total value buildings will get the highest points and so on and so forth. That's roughly what we're trying to do. We will be scoring points during the game as well, points track around the outside. Mm-hmm. And as I say, we will explain the rest of the rules as we go along, including the landmarks. But what's new in the new expansion is 2 things. First of all, observant people among you may have noticed that there are some tiles on here that do not have numbers on. So in the basic version of the game, you would actually lay the tiles out in pure numeric order, mm-hmm. 1 to 30. There is a variant rule in the base game that says you mix all of the A's together. So these are all A's. Okay. And then you lay them out randomly. Mm-hmm. And then you mix all of the B's and lay them out randomly. Then you do all the C's. Mm-hmm. With the expansion, you have to do that because what you do is you take all of the A tiles, including the new bonus ones, shuffle them all together, mm-hmm. and pick 10 at random. Okay. So we've got a mix of bonus tiles from the expansion and original ones, and the original ones are not in numeric order now. Okay. But the A's are there, the B's are there, the C's are there. Okay. Mm-hmm. So that's just extra bonus tiles, no additional rules whatsoever. Yeah. Just variation on what you get.
And you get those tiles from going on the 1 and 2 spaces.
The 1 and the 2, and also the 3 if you spend 2 francs.
Okay.
Yeah. So whenever you take ownership of a 1, 2, or 3 building, you get the chance to take one of the bonus tiles. Mm-hmm. Right, the new part of the game. Oh, the VP marker can be placed in any district, not just the one that has 4 keys in it. Can it? Oh, okay. Let me just check that. VP tiles. As soon as a district has a total of 4 keys, the active player may immediately place one of the available VP tiles on an available tile spot in a district of their choice. Thank you very much.
Awesome, even better.
Okay, right, interesting. I hadn't realised that. But yeah, thank you. So yeah, you put 4 keys in here and you can put a VP tile anywhere you want. Okay. Right, yeah, thank you for that. So, the new bit. We have 2 new bits. We've mentioned the bonus tiles. We have strategy tiles. So there are 5 starting strategy tiles, which you can see with the S on. Okay. We're each going to get one of these at the start of the game. If you wouldn't mind shuffling those and giving us one each. The strategy tile gives you a permanent ability for the whole game. Mm-hmm. So once we've got them, we'll leave them face up and we'll go through what they do. Okay. At any point in the game when you place a key on the Arc de Triomphe, you may swap your strategy tile for one of these over here.
Okay.
And that means you switch abilities. So you will only ever have one strategy tile.
Okay.
But you can change it. So we'll go through what these do, and then we are going to have to go through what these do.
Okay.
Because you might want to switch right from the start of the game. Okay, so we do have the physical printed rules, but Game Brewer sent me a slightly more updated version. So I'm going to use this one just in case there are some changes. I'm just going to get that on screen now. Right, so Gemma, you have, I think I know this one. Yes, right. So during the game, one of the things that you do, the first step is you take one of the tiles and you put it on the board. And you can see the district on the back of the tile. So we've got Chaillot, and Saint-Germain. But you don't know which one it is, okay? That allows you at the start of your turn to literally look at the top three and then choose which one you want.
Every time?
Every turn.
Wow.
Every time it is your turn, you look at the top three tiles and then pick which one you want, okay? So that's what that one does.
Okay.
That one is... I've forgotten. It is... Right, you gain 3 francs each time any key is placed on the Arc de Triomphe.
Okay.
Right, including your own, and including in the turn in which you decide to swap that for something else.
Okay.
Okay, so you could go to the Arc de Triomphe, get 3 money, and then swap that tile for something else. Okay? So every time a key is placed here, you get, and it's 3 because we're a 3-player game. If it was a 4-player game, it would be only 2.
And could you then get the benefit from it from another tile when you take it in that same turn? If you use the power later on?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but that going to the Arc, putting a key on the Arc de Triomphe is the only thing you can do.
Okay.
So there wouldn't be anything after that.
Okay.
Mine is, let me just have a look. It is, I can break the rules of the game. Normally, you are only allowed to have 1 key in each bank and on the Arc de Triomphe per player.
Yeah.
I can have as many as I want.
Wow.
So I could literally just load up all of my keys here. Seems like a bad idea, but you know, I could. So yeah, I can have multiple keys on the same location. Right, let's have a look at the extra ones. Do you want to point to one and I'll tell you what it does?
Me?
Yeah.
This one here?
At any point in the game, except at end of game,
yeah,
you can remove a key from the board and get 2 points.
Okay.
And can that be any person's key or just your
No,
own?
your own key.
I like the way you think.
Yeah, before end game scoring, remove any number of your keys, used or unused.
Yeah.
You choose to remove one of your used or unused keys from the game.
Yeah.
Including the ones behind your screen.
Oh, to take it out of the
Literally
game.
remove
not to put
it
back
from the
behind
game.
Player screen. Okay.
So
your own key?
Yeah, your own key. So remove one of your own keys from the game and get 2 points.
Might be good at the end of the game, maybe, if you've got a district that you know
I might do it at the start of the game and get rid of all my keys, and then go, well, wait a minute.
Yeah. I'll see you later.
Yeah, I'll just go for a lie down. Okay. Right, next one.
This one here.
That one is... which one's that? Yes. That is...
Yeah.
Gain 2 victory points if you move a key from the bank or the Arc de Triomphe onto a building in a district where you already own one of the buildings in that district.
Okay. This one here.
That one is... You may place a key on a building already occupied by an opponent.
Okay.
You pay the cost as normal, but basically, yeah, you can co-own a building.
Okay. This one here.
That one, whenever you place a key on a number 4 building, now the number 4 buildings normally don't have any special abilities.
Okay.
But if you have that, you can take a bonus tile.
Bonus tile being...
One of the ones around the outside.
Any bonus tile?
The normal rules apply.
Oh,
we move to the next one.
Okay. And then this one here?
That one is whenever you place your key onto one of the building spots, if it's empty, then you...
Take a random one.
You take a resource or a prestige token from the supply if available. Okay. Now, there is a supply, which is here, which is currently empty at the start of the game.
Yeah.
There are no resources and there are no prestige tokens in there, but they will be added into there as the game goes on.
Okay.
So with that, if you own a building and there's no token, you get a token from the supply of your choice.
Okay. This one here?
This one. Every time you upgrade, i.e. go from one building to another building in the same district,
yeah,
you gain 1 point for every building you pass over that is owned. either by you or another player. Okay. That's what the stripey means.
Yeah.
So black is another player, white is your own, and black and white stripey is anybody's.
Okay. And then this last one here?
This last one is whenever you move your key off a building, you get a point.
Off a building?
In other words, when you're going from 3 to 5, whenever you're upgrading.
Okay.
I think that's right.
Okay. And then what happens to the 2 that were left from when I shuffled? Are they just random?
I think they disappear. Okay. Yeah, I think they disappear.
And when we change them and choose a different one, do they disappear from the game?
Nope, I think you swap it, so you put it in there.
Okay.
And then it's available for anybody else.
So you put one back and take one yourself?
Yep. Cool. Pretty sure. Every time you place a key on the Arc de Triomphe, you may swap your strategy tile with another one. Your previous one is returned to the display so that it becomes available for all of the players. Right. I think we're ready to start then. So we'll pick... I won't use my usual method of throwing them on the wall. We'll say nearest one to the Arc de Triomphe.
Okay.
White.
That'll be me.
All right, so you're going to start.
Okay.
We will basically take consecutive turns, and then when these run out, we finish that round and we play one more round. So, Gemma, you will always take the last turn of the game. So, on your turn, there are 2 steps. The first step is if there are any of these tiles remaining. I need to zoom out. If there are any of these tiles remaining, you must take one of them, flip it over, and then put it on the matching space. We're not playing with the variant where you can put it anywhere. We're playing with the base rules where you take the tile, you put it on the matching space. That's step 1. So do you want to do that first?
So do what, sorry? Take
any one of the tiles, flip it over. It is the number 1 building in Chaillot, so it goes here.
Okay.
That's it. It's not yours. You are just populating the board. That is step 1.
Yeah.
Step 2, you have 3 choices. But the first choice is to take one of these tiles, and you can't take one of those until all of these have gone.
Okay.
So we'll forget that for now, but that would be one of your choices.
Okay.
Your other 2 choices are place a key or move a key. Now, you haven't got a key on the board yet, so I'm afraid your choice is restricted to one thing, which is taking a key from behind your screen and putting it onto any of the banks or onto the Arc de Triomphe.
Okay. That's my choice now.
That is your choice, yeah.
Do I take the tile first or place the key first?
You've done the tile first.
Oh, so that was my go.
That was it.
I see, okay.
That was step 1.
Yeah.
Step 2 is moving a key from behind your screen to somewhere on the board.
Okay. So I'm going to go here.
Okay, so that gets you 5 money immediately.
Yep. Okay.
And that is your turn done.
Okay.
Okay. Every key, so it could be special tiles of 2 keys. Yes, right. Okay, so my go, we got Saint-Germain, and Chaillot. I'm sure there is some kind of... If we knew the game... I mean, you probably want to take that one next because you've now got a key here.
Yeah.
You want more buildings in here, don't you?
Yeah.
I'm going to take Saint-Germain just for something different. Plus, I like saying Saint-Germain. Is there a football team, Saint-Germain? There is. Right, so it's number 2. It is the bakery. Where is Saint-Germain? It's there. So that goes there.
Okay.
And now I'm going to place one of my keys. What's come out? Right, do I want to go for that? Yeah, I'm going to go on here. So I'm going to go here. I get 7 money.
Okay.
I can't do anything with that key at the moment.
No.
I'm just greedy.
So that key's now useless until you get...
Correct.
Something put in there. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, correct. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this at the start, but there are 36 building tiles in the game. 3 of them have been taken out at random, and I don't know what they are.
Yeah.
So I didn't even look at the back side of the tiles. So it could be that 3 buildings from there have gone out of the game, and I wouldn't know. And then the rest of them were shuffled and put in piles.
Okay.
Paris Saint-Germain. Right, there is a football team. So I don't follow football, but when I hear Saint-Germain, I associate it with football.
Okay.
So can I use my special
ability?
You
can use your special ability. So you have a look at the top ones. We'll close our eyes. In fact, I could just take my glasses off because I can't see anything then. Whether that is going to help you or influence you in any way, I don't know.
Yes, I think it will. So.
Okay. We can move these a bit nearer, actually, for now.
Yeah.
I'm leaving space for the landmarks, but we don't need them at the moment. Right, so this is the big super building.
Why did you choose it?
It would cost 8 francs to own it, but you also need to spend a wood. So there are 3 resources in this game. Yep. There is wood, stone, and gold. None of us start with any. And there are none in the supply, which means none of us can buy any.
Yeah.
So the only way to own one of the level 8 buildings is to previously own a level 4 building to get the wood.
Yeah.
To then be able to go onto there.
Mm.
Do you get any from being around the outside?
Possibly, yes.
I know they're on the flag ones, aren't they? Yeah. Okay.
So you could take this, and this bonus tile acts as if it was either a wood stone or a gold.
Mm-hmm.
So
then I'll place my key, and I'll take
6.
you get 6 money. There you go.
Okay.
Okay, right. So step 1.
So where we got Saint-Germain, or Chaillot. I'm going to take this one again, I think. So that's number 2.
Right.
So I'm going to put
Right.
that one there.
So now you have 2 options.
Mm-hmm.
You can either place another key,
Yeah.
or you could move that key
Mm-hmm.
to either one of these 2 buildings.
Okay.
Move to here would cost you 1,
Mm-hmm.
and you would get a bonus tile.
Mhm.
To move to here would cost you 2, and you would get a bonus tile.
Okay. Could you put it on the number 2 for me, please?
So you spend 2 francs.
2 money there.
Yep.
Into the bank, and I then get to choose.
And now you get the bonus
that
tile.
one.
So here's how the bonus tiles work. The bonus tiles are this big circular thing here. Whenever you get the ability to take a bonus tile, you can advance your marker as far as you want,
Yeah.
and then you get that tile. But you can never move backwards, and this is the end.
Mm-hmm.
So literally, your first move of the game could be to take that,
Yeah.
but then you will never get a bonus tile for the rest of the game. Now, the bonus tiles are all different. They all do different things. We're not going to explain every single one tonight.
Yeah.
One of them is endgame scoring, which is this one.
Okay.
The rest of them, I believe, you either immediate ones, like get 4 money, or you keep them behind your screen and you can use them at a certain point. If you want to know what any of them do, then ask and we can look it up.
So number 1 there is an expansion tile. Every
This
time
is
you
an
put a
expansion
key on
tile.
a number 5, you can put a key on a number 5 tile for free. Is that?
I think that's what it looks like. Although that is the icon for the Arc de Triomphe.
Oh, take it off the Arc de Triomphe.
So let me just check. That is... if you move a key from the Arc de Triomphe to a level 5 building, it doesn't cost you anything.
Okay.
So that icon there, where you see the top
square.
of that is the Arc de Triomphe. Whereas when you see that, that's the bank. So it's two different pieces of graphics.
Okay. Second one, number 9.
Game Brewer has confirmed you never have to spend these immediately. So even if it's money, you could take that tile, put it behind your screen, and not convert it for money. You don't have to do that.
Is the bank an infinite supply?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I think there is another tile that gives you points for having bonus tiles.
Yeah.
So at that point, you'd want to keep it.
Yeah. Okay. Can you put me on the third one there, number 7? I'll take 1 victory point and 3 money.
So you go here.
Yeah.
And are you going to take that straight away?
I will, please. Yeah.
Okay. So there you go. So you get 3 money, and you've got a first victory point.
Brilliant.
There you go.
Leapt into the lead.
Right, my go. Well, I've got a key in Saint-Germain, so I am going to take a Saint-Germain building, and it is number 5. So that goes there. Well, that's actually quite nice.
Oh, I should have taken that, shouldn't I?
You should. That goes behind your screen. The prestige tokens, we will explain the prestige tokens more later on, but they are used for the landmarks, which we haven't gone into yet. So I think I might grab that. Although nobody else can grab it, because you have to put a key in there first before you can grab it. And nobody's gone on the Arc de Triomphe yet. I mean, it does get me the stone. What's the stone used for? Landmarks.
Yeah.
That's what it's used for. No, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another key on there because I'm allowed to, because of my cheating ability. So I get another 7 money. I'm just going to hoard the money. Which I don't think is worth anything at the end of the game, unless you've got that.
Yeah.
Might just go for that.
That's straight there.
Turn 1.
Yeah.
Right, Gemma.
Okay.
You can have a
Shall I
sneaky
move
look
the
at the
piles
wall.
a bit closer to you?
Yeah.
Because you're going to be looking through every single time. Is that all right?
That works.
We still see them on screen. We'll move
Pop the other one there, maybe.
Sorry.
Yeah.
This one?
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so Gemma's having a sneaky peek at them.
I feel like I'm doing something wrong.
I mean, while Gemma does this, I like looking at all your new games, Paul.
There you go.
It's like a different room since the last time we were here.
So I'm going to put it in the same...
Bastillon. Yeah. And it is...
Number 5.
Number 5, right, okay. So you can go on there if you want to. You could move that key from there to there, or you could put another key somewhere on the board.
I think I will move it on to number 5.
So that costs you 5 money.
5 money.
You go on there and you get that stone resource. Yes. There you go.
Cool.
It's pretty speedy, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, they're quite quick turns, aren't they?
Yeah.
What? Levelette, Saint-Germain. Just looking at where they all are. I'm going to go for Levelette and I'll draw in number 1. I'll put there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to take one of my keys and I'm going to be the first person to go.
So you get no money for that.
Except I get 3 money. Because
you get 3 money because of that, yep.
Which I actually quite like the sound of.
But then do you want to swap that strategy tile for another one? Michael's here. I'm glad people popping in the chat are speaking French. It's good. Bonjour, everybody, or bonsoir.
I'm going to keep it for now, I think.
Okay.
And then that's my turn, isn't it?
That is your turn. Okay. Right, so what have we got?
Saint-Germain, Montmartre, and Chaillot.
Well, I'm going to go for Saint-Germain again, because I've got 2 keys in there. It's the 1 building. So at this point, I am going to use one of my keys. I'm going to pay 1.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to move my key onto there. So I own the cafe in Montmartre. And I get this. And I get a bonus tile. So, what does this one do? This one, this one looks complicated. No, this is the whenever you move from the Arc de Triomphe to a 5.
Yeah.
It costs you nothing.
So I was thinking if you were Gemma a second ago and she's put that one there down, you could have gone for the Arc de Triomphe, placed it on, say, number 1, like that one, and then move that one there.
Yeah, combos.
Yeah.
Combos. What does tile number 9 do? Tile number 9 is when you move a key, you may move it to a building or landmark that is already occupied by one of your keys. So basically, you can have 2 keys on the same place. It's useful for endgame scoring, isn't it? What does tile number 6 do? Receive the indicated amount of VPs for each building of the indicated value that you occupy. Ah, right, yeah. So this one, whenever I use this tile, I get 2 points for every building of value 1 that I'm on.
Yeah.
I'm taking that one. So I'm going to zoom ahead to here. That is mine. And I will keep that and use it.
Oh, I see. You can use it at any time.
At any time.
Oh, okay.
At any time on your turn.
Oh, I understand. Okay. Right.
That's me done.
Gemma.
Okay.
You looking it through?
Yeah.
Right, I have a plan now.
I'm going to go for...
Another Chaillot.
And it's the number 4.
Okay. And then are you placing a key or moving a key?
I'm going to place the key.
Place a key, you get 5 money.
Thank you.
There you go.
Okay. Batignolles. Oh, sorry. I'm going to take this one, Batignolles, which is a number 2. They're all low numbers, aren't they?
Yeah. Our friend Tom is in the chat. Good evening, Tom. When was the last time you saw Tom? You've seen him, haven't you? Since lockdown.
I haven't seen him for ages, I don't know.
Oh, right, okay.
I've not seen him for a while. You saw them though, didn't you? You saw them a couple of weeks ago.
I saw Tasha.
Yeah, you did, yeah. Number 2, I'm gonna place this key here.
Okay.
And I'll take 6 money, please.
6 monies.
Thank you very much.
Right. What have we got? Montmartre, and Belleville. Let's have Belleville. Ooh.
This one.
It's number 1. That's handy. I am going to place a key here and get 5 money. And that's me done. Renee's here. Hi, Renee. Thank you for joining in. And yes, Michael, the expansion adds new bonus tiles and the strategy tiles. So we've each got a strategy tile.
Yeah.
Which is what Gemma's doing. So Gemma's strategy tile allows her at the start of her turn to basically look at all of the tiles before choosing which one to take.
I'm going to go for Saint-Germain.
And it's a number 8.
Number 8.
Yeah. You love it then as number 8, don't you?
But I am going to move my key.
Okay.
So
that costs you 4 money.
4 money.
Yep. But you get the wood. Okay.
Yeah, I can see what you're doing. Belleville, Montmartre, or Montmartre again. Where was Montmartre? It was that number.
Here.
I'll go for Montmartre, and it's another number 2. So I am going to move this key here.
So that costs you 2.
Costs me 2 coins. I put it to the bank.
You get the silver prestige token.
Prestige. And can you move me forward by 1?
Just
please?
1. So you get this bonus tile, which you keep behind your screen, and any time you can spend it as if it was a wood, stone, or gold. You don't exchange it for one of those.
No.
It just counts as if it's one of those.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna have La Villette. It's 2. Where's La Villette? There. Okay, and then I'm going to move this key from there to there at a cost of 1, because I'm a cheapskate. And I get another I get this.
Yeah.
And I get another bonus tile. What does that one do? I learned all of these earlier, and then I've forgotten them. That is... Oh, look at the 3 discarded buildings that were put back in the box during setup, which is down there. Choose one of them and immediately place it on the board, and take the prestige or resource token next to that building.
Okay.
Oh, that seems quite good.
It's not bad.
I'm going to have that. And I'm going to use it straight away.
Okay.
So I use it, discard it, I reach down here. I find the 3 that were removed at the start of the game. Okay. And importantly, I don't own this. I'm just putting it on the board, but I do get to take the token from it. So let's put it there, and I get that. Okay.
Cool.
That's it, isn't it? Yeah, I did that and I claimed the 1. Yeah, we're good.
I'll look at my cards again.
It's a quick game, this, isn't it? Your turn comes around really quick.
Yeah. And what's really nice about this game is when I started seriously getting into board games in the late 90s, like 97, 98 was the time I was transitioning from CCGs into board games. Kramer and Kiesling were designing games together back then.
Really well, okay.
Right? And 20 years on, they're still designing games together. And I would say that this is a classic Euro game, similar to the ones they were designing 20 years ago, just more polished.
Yeah.
Could I have 7 money, please?
7 money.
Where did you put your tiles, sorry?
I put the tile there, number 3.
Okay.
And then my key there as well.
Okay. I'm going to take a Belleville, which is this one here, and is a number 3. And then I'm going to move that white token onto the number 8, please.
So you have to spend a wood.
So I spend a wood, so I'll spend that one.
You have to spend 8 money.
8 money.
And there is a one-off bonus of 2 points for doing this.
Brilliant.
Because it's racing into the lead.
I did it on purpose. Thank you very much.
Because one thing you've not seen yet is people can... great. So if Nick hadn't have done that, Gemma could have moved her key from the 5 to the 8 by just paying the difference in cost. So... Cool. Right. My go. What have we got? Let's take... And don't want any of them. So I'll take this one. It's the 3 from Le Villette. And then I am going to put a key on the board. And it's going to be... it's going to be over here. That gets me 3 money.
Nobody's changed their bonus token yet, I've noticed.
No.
No,
I've not been to the Arc de Triomphe. It's a good point, because I was happy with mine initially. But now I'm not actually using mine.
Yeah. See, I'm looking at some of those and I was thinking they're more for later in the game, like jumping over keys. Well, we can start to use those a little bit now.
Yeah. It's interesting because this is the first time I've played it with the strategy tiles. And I think that whilst it's a small expansion, it makes you think about the whole game differently. It gives you additional options. Special player powers is always good.
Yeah.
Right, I think I'm done.
Okay.
I'm saving up my stuff here. Wonder when people are going to see the landmarks. Possibly soonish.
Okay, I'm going to go for
Shire.
Another Shire.
Do you want me to put it down for you?
Oh yeah, number 3.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I'm going to put my key down there.
Yeah, for another 5 money.
Thank you.
Belleville, Lavalette, or Montmartre. Yeah, where was...
Yeah.
We go Lavalette.
If you have any questions about the game, Game Brewer are in the chat. I can tell you that the Kickstarter for this, where presumably you can buy the base game as well, but obviously the new expansion is going live on Monday. But yeah, if you any other questions about the game, Game Brewer are in the chat. And also, if you have a favourite, can't speak tonight, a favourite Kramer and Kiesling game, let us know in the chat. I'm curious to see what your favourite game is that they've designed together.
I was looking at one that's one of the ones that's been taken out of the game. It looks really good.
Oh, right.
I went on the Arc of Triumph. I put the 8 down there, and
Yeah.
I took my 3 money for my bonus token, and I'm going to swap.
You
this
are
one.
swapping, right.
Each time a player. What are we looking at here?
Okay, so Game Brewer have confirmed deluxe base with the expansion included. Right, excellent. Because this isn't the deluxe version of the game. This is the base version of the game. But the deluxe version of the game has really nice, I think, I can't remember, I don't know what they're made of, but really, really nice chunky components for these.
Mm-hmm.
So,
if you move a key away from a building or a landmark, gain 1 victory point. Does that include going upwards as well?
Yes.
If you jump up.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go for...
yeah. Artwork is nice, Michael. Yeah,
gain
artwork is very
2
good.
VP. This one here. Gain 2 victory points if you move a key from the bank or the Arc de Triomphe onto a building or district where you already occupy at least 1 building.
Yeah. Okay, right. Want to go? Let's have this one. It's the number 2 building from Belleville. Yeah, other low buildings are coming out.
Mm.
And I am going to move that key from there to there at a cost of 1. So I get this. And I get a bonus. And
How far do you dare jump? That's
well, exactly. I mean, how many other bonuses am I going to get during the game to decide how far I want to jump ahead?
When you did your 4-player game, though, you guys got all the way to the end, didn't you?
Yeah.
I suppose it's because Gemma's not particularly far off that up that track yet.
Not started.
Oh, I don't know. What does number 20 do?
Number 20?
Receive 1, 2, or 3 victory points. So that would be 2 victory points for each unused bonus tile you own. Ah, yeah, that's the one.
You want this one? You're
No,
jumping
but
all
that
way.
is the one that rewards you for having unused bonus tiles.
These bonus tiles?
Yeah.
Right, okay. 2 points per bonus
2
tile.
points for every bonus tile you haven't yet used.
And is that at the end of the game?
No, the only end game one is this.
Okay.
All of the others must be used at
Mhm.
a particular point. I tell you what, I'm tempted to go for that one.
It's a bold jump, Paul. It's a bold jump.
But instead, I'm going to go for that.
Okay.
But I'm not going to use it because I'm planning to take that one in future. Right, that's me done.
Okay. Gemma, your turn. You can look at your
2.
two
now,
piles
isn't it?
now.
Somebody in the chat wants to know what we're actually doing in Paris. This is Paul. So we are wealthy real estate investors in Paris in the 1900s. So Paris is at the height of its transformation into one of the most beautiful cities in the world. And we're basically, real estate, buying buildings and trying to control them.
So I'm going to go for Montmartre.
Long march.
It's another 8.
What? You're choosing the 8. I was going to say, how
Yeah.
do you keep picking them so well?
And I am going to move my key
Hello.
onto number 8.
Yeah, so it costs you 8.
There's my
You spend the wood. Now this now goes into the general supply.
Yeah.
And
You spend 8 money.
could I have some change?
Yeah. So now that we have a wood in the general supply, each of us on our player screens I'll just show you on mine here. You can buy these materials during the game, but only from the general supply.
Mm-hmm.
So because that wood is there, any of us now can spend 4 money to buy that wood if we need it.
Okay.
You can also sell your resources as well if you're desperately short on cash. And the same with the prestige tokens. But you can never buy prestige tokens.
Okay.
Okay? You can only ever sell them.
And I get the gold there as well.
You get the
don't
gold.
I?
Yeah.
Remind me where you spend the prestige tokens again?
When you build a landmark.
Oh, they're the ones at the top right?
That's what they're for, yeah.
Is that not gold though, rather than the stars?
No, the top right is the cost. But when you put your key on one of them,
oh, you can spend.
You can spend the prestige tokens. Yeah.
Okay. Montmartre again, or Saint Germain, which was over there. I'll take that one there. So number 3, and then. I'm going to move this key off of the Archer Tree up onto that one there.
Okay, so that costs you 3 money.
But I'm going to spend 5.
And then if you spend 2, you get a bonus tile, and you also get the gold prestige token.
And because I'm moving a key onto a district I already own, I'll take 2 victory points.
2 more points.
Thank you. And I get to move around the track here, don't I?
Yeah.
So I'm going to take a random flag, 3
no,
money.
No random.
Your
choice. Yep.
I've never looked at the underside of them. I don't know what's on.
Well, this one says win the game.
Okay. Take a gold bar. What's this one here? You lose 1 money for every key. Number 14.
You may pay the indicated number of francs to receive 1 extra key from the general reserve and put it behind your player screen.
So I can pay 1 franc for an extra
You can pay
key.
1 franc for an extra key.
Oh, that seems quite good, doesn't it? I think I'll do that.
Okay.
I like to do that. So I'll use that now.
You can use it now?
I could have used it later.
You could.
Actually, I'll use it later because
Okay.
I'm feeling a bit more flush.
That's fine.
Just in case I take this one here.
I'm going to take this one. It's a 4 in Batignon, which is here. I am then going to place a key here.
Okay.
2 money. That is my go done.
Nice.
Hang on a sec. We seem to have too many in there because
we do.
we have 3 left.
Someone put on there in the wrong.
Ah. See, I've not played this game since it arrived.
Okay.
But
should we look underneath the tiles to see if they all say
you're absolutely right. It may be that we've got a slightly faulty copy.
Or one of us had placed it wrong.
We should double check. So, Game Brew are in the chat. Can you confirm that? Right. So that shouldn't be there.
I'm not going to point any fingers or anything.
That was probably me.
Nobody's on it. Should we pop it there?
That was me. Yeah. Is that all right? Or
no, that wasn't actually
Okay,
either of them.
That's in the wrong place as well. That's definitely me.
Oh.
It's absolutely me. Is there a Montmartre 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want that?
There you go. Okay. No faulty copy. Faulty players.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was definitely me because I was drawing the Saint-Germain ones.
Yeah.
But of course, this is nearer me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Nobody in the
use
chat pointed that
Saint-Germain
out, did they?
and put it there. And I'm gonna put a key over here
Mm-hmm.
for 4 money, please.
4 money. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Thank
There
you.
you go.
Montmartre. It's like Sophie's Choice, isn't it? I'm going to take this
One of them's a
on
4, one's a 5.
purpose.
I hope.
Number 5. So I'm going to go there. And then I'm going to place a key on this number 6 here.
Getting
so I
you
will take
6 money.
6 money, please.
Running short on ones, but I'm probably going to spend some at some point soon. Right, let's take this one. We're running out of these tiles now.
Back on 1 pile as well.
So that's a 4. And then I am going to move a key from there to there at a cost of 1, which gets me that. And also gets me another bonus. So I think I am going to take that one.
Okay. I mean, the chat says faulty towers. Wouldn't take long to drive to Torquay either, would it?
I did say my strategy tile lets me break the rules of the game. Yes, just not that one. Right.
Gemma, you can look at the top tile if you want.
Yeah. I guess you're going to switch yours at some point.
Yeah, so I'm thinking it might be a good time for you to switch that one out right now.
I can't remember how you switch them. Do you have to go up
when you go here? Yeah.
Okay. Might do that.
Okay. So you get no money for doing that, but you can switch your strategy tile. So which one would you like?
What are you in the mood for? You can take this one here, which gives you 3 money every time somebody goes on the Arc de Triomphe. This one gives you 2 points every time, or you can choose to remove one of your keys from the whole game.
Yeah.
You can put a key on a piece you already own. You just pay
somebody else.
Oh, somebody else.
It's black, so that's somebody else.
Oh, I might go for that one actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One?
Thank you.
Okay, cool. That's in your number 1.
It's over here.
Thank you. And I will place a key on, I think, number 5 here, and I'll take 5 money.
Okay.
Actually, no, sorry, can I change my mind?
Yep.
Sorry, I'm thinking too many moves ahead. I'll keep that one for myself. Do you get any points for keys you've got at the end of the game? You will put them all out, won't you?
I guess, yeah. Probably.
I don't know how many keys you guys have got, do I? I'm going to spend 4, and I'm going to move on to that one. Take this wood.
You get the wood.
Sorry. So I'll spend. Actually, no, I'll spend my ones because we're a bit low.
Okay. I'm putting that on there. I'm then putting a key in here and getting 6 money. Done.
Cool.
Hang on. Have we got an area with 4 keys in it? We do.
Okay.
We missed something. Who put the 4th key in here?
No. I don't think it was. I don't know.
I don't think it was me. I think it was one of you two. Yeah, we did miss that.
You can put it down, Nick.
There you go. So you take one of the victory point tokens.
I can place it anywhere.
Put it down in any of the districts. Yeah, I need to keep an eye on that. Because I missed it.
So when do the other ones go down?
When any district has 4 keys in it.
Okay, because there's also 4 keys in that one.
Not counting the bank.
It doesn't count the bank.
Oh, okay, understood.
So, and nobody's built a landmark yet. But I think that might be soonish. I think I have a cunning plan before I build a landmark.
Okay. I'm going to go for this one.
Okay.
And I'm going to put it in here.
Right. There you go.
Actually, no, I don't want to do that. I'm going to go all in because I've got the most.
Okay, so that's the big one, is it? So 20 points for the person with the most valuable buildings in this district. Okay.
So I was.
Russ has popped in. Hi, Russ. Thank you for joining in.
Laying.
Oh, red player put the 4th key in.
Oh, Gemma.
Thank you very much, Paul.
Thank you. No, that's okay.
Are you okay with that?
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm actually going to use my card that I can go on the same one and take him.
You can only move keys within a district, but you could move the 4.
Could I not take it off of?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. From that one. Sorry.
But in terms of buying the wood, because I can buy wood now, can I do that at any time? Yep. So
you move from there to there, which cost 8, plus the 4 to buy the wood.
Wow.
Which you then spend again.
7, 8 plus 4.
Yep. Okay.
Check my maths.
And you get 2 points for doing that. And yeah, you've now got 13 points in this area. Nice.
Hell.
Fell into the trap.
I changed my mind. Okay.
So Renier says his famous, I said it again, favourite Kramer and Kiesling games are Palace of Carrara, which I've never played, but I've heard really good things about it. Coal Baron, which I have played. Maharaja, which arrived this week, the new copy of Maharaja. Maharaja was great, but new version of it has come out, which, arrived this week. Peter wants to know if the expansion is compatible with the original non-deluxe base game. I think so, because this is the original non-deluxe base game.
Mm-hmm. I've got a tricky choice here because I want money, but then I want to be working in a couple of the other districts. I'll take 7 money.
Okay.
Please.
There you go.
Thank you.
Right, so we're running out of these tiles. It is Belleville, and it's a 4. It's Belleville, it's there, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a 4. And I'm going to pay 1. Move this to here. I don't know if this plan is actually going to work or not. I get a bonus. Now then. Now then. What is tile number 11? Yeah. Okay, that's no good for me. The 16 is actually the same as your strategy tile, isn't it? But yours is a permanent, whereas that is just a one-off.
Mm.
What does that new one do there? Have you got the sheet?
Yeah. Was it key with an M at the bottom? Say max on it. Gain francs equal to the most valuable building that you own. This excludes landmarks.
Okay.
It's quite good, isn't it?
So it's probably 8 money if you use it.
Not for you at the moment, though.
I think I'm going to go... I'm going to go here.
Okay.
I'm going to take that. But I'm not going to use it just yet. Okay, done.
I'm going to lay the last of these tiles.
Yep. So that opens up another option
Could you
to us.
it over to number 8 square?
Colosseum is Kramer, is it? Yeah, it might be. Got that somewhere. Okay, so now that all the buildings have gone, the third option is open to us. So as well as placing a key or moving a key, your third option is to take one of these.
Okay.
You look through the stack, you take whichever one you want, you get the bonus that's on it, and when these run out, that triggers the end of the game.
But they're optional to take, aren't they?
You do not have to take one. Okay. Yeah.
I'm going to move this one onto
my number one building.
There's
Curses.
my 1 money.
Yeah.
And I get to move along this track now
You do,
for the first
yes.
time. So I'm actually going to jump all the way across to 5 money over here.
Okay.
And I'm going to take it immediately if I can,
you just take
please.
5 money. Yeah. There's no need to keep it because I've got the tile that gives you points for bonus tiles not used. Right.
Okay. So I'm going to. Okay. I'm going to move.
Keys.
Key. Where's my key?
Oh, we should have actually put on another one.
We should have put on another key for here.
What?
And there's 4 in both of those. So should we have added
who put the 4th key in here?
I don't know.
I think. Well, you put that one on there.
I put the 8 on before that, didn't I?
Yeah, you put the 8 on. So was that the 4th key?
I think so.
No, because I put the red onto with the white, didn't I?
Yeah. Did you do that before I did that? I think you did. So go on, you get to put another. Apologies, we're forgetting to do that. Red when they jumped from the ark. So yes, you get to put another one of those. If in doubt, it's Gemma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am going to go. This one.
Okay. Right, so that area is worth 80. What do they go from? What's the worst one? 10. Okay, so they go from 10 to 20. Okay.
All right. I'm going to move this key onto here. Already on it. So I'll pay 5.
You're going to pay 5 to take a bonus tile as well, and you get the gold, and you're going to get to place a victory point token as well.
Victory point.
Because that's the fourth non-bank key.
Okay. And I'll also take 2 victory points, Paul, as well, please, for my special one, because I've already got one in there. So I've done that, move that one. and then I get to move around this track. I'm going to move straight to here.
Yep.
So this gets me 2 wild
prestige tokens whenever you need to spend them.
Oh, it's not prestige tokens I need. I've got a few of those. Is there any that gets me? I was there, wasn't I? Oh, that's a hell of a jump.
It is a big jump.
Got to be done.
Let's go for it.
Oh dear, oh dear. And then what was the other one? Sorry, there was something else I was supposed to do then. Oh, I can place one of these ones that we keep forgetting.
Yeah, victory point markers. Okay, right. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ditch this. So this gets me 2 points for every bonus tile that I haven't used. I show you 3, so I get 6 points.
Okay.
I am then going to use this bonus token that gets me 2 points for every 1 building that I'm on, and I'm on 5 of them.
Okay.
I would have been on 6, but Gemma bought the coffee shop from underneath me.
Selfish. No.
So that's 10 points.
Yep, nice.
Okay, right. Then I'm going to have my go. And we're going to be building a landmark. Now, which landmark do I want to build? I think I'm going to build the little one, whatever this is. Is this the Louvre? Could be. I'm going to build this.
So the cost for that is it 9 money and 1
9 money and
stone.
What's printed in the top right. Yeah. I'm just not sure where to put it. So each of the districts can have multiple landmarks in them, but any additional landmarks must be more valuable than the previous one.
You need to already have a key down to do it, though, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
But, so it's got to be in here. It's got to be in one of the places that I've got a key.
So it's this one.
No, because you can upgrade. You can always upgrade.
I see. Okay.
And since I don't need my keys on a 1 anymore, I think I am going to put it here. So we're going to put it here, and I'm going to move this key onto it. Because if I move this key, that would only cost me 8. But I'm going to move that key onto it, so that cost me 9. And I also must spend a stone, which I have. Now, here's how the landmarks work, which we've not seen yet. So whenever you put a key on a landmark, you can basically discard up to 3 prestige tokens of the type indicated to get the points indicated.
Okay.
So I have 3 copper prestige tokens, so I get rid of them all, and I get 9 points. Now, the rules say that you put them in the supply here, but you can never buy them from the supply.
Right.
Okay, so I get 9 points.
Okay, nice.
There you go. That's my turn done. Yep.
Yeah.
I guess by now, if we weren't playing with hidden information, we would have lost track as to who's got what stuff.
Yeah, I suppose so. Do you still count cards, or?
Yeah.
Okay, so the first thing I can do is just move my key, because is that right?
You can move a key, you can place a key, or you can take one of these tiles.
I'm going to move a key.
They are the 3 things that you can do.
And because I can share a space.
Yeah.
I'm going to go
I like it.
So you spend 2 money, and you take a bonus tile.
Sorry, can I have a penny?
Need some change? There you go.
There you go. And the bonus tile.
How much did you spend then?
2.
You move. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah.
Um,
I'm going to.
Oof.
Hell's horses.
Zoom.
And I'm going to take my 6 money.
You're going to use it?
Yes.
6 money. There you go.
Cool. Chucking it around.
I feel lightheaded now watching you do that. Okay, how much money?
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, a lot of the ones have gone.
Yeah.
So yeah, how many more bonus tiles are you going to get during the game? This one's nasty, by the way. You should have a look at this one.
Would it let you replace one?
It allows you to, I believe, replace an existing one with that.
Nice. A very Gemma sort of tile, that is.
Yeah.
And
that's already on a district.
Do you have to replace one, or can you put it in a blank one?
No, it's got to be on top. Keys, have we missed anything? No, we haven't. These 3 districts are pretty much empty, aren't they?
Mm.
We're all concentrating here. Okay.
Okay, so it's me. I would like to buy a landmark tile.
Okay.
So I will spend... Can I spend like 3 of the same?
No.
It has to be 3.
It has to be the ones printed on there.
Oh,
yeah.
I see. So it's 3, 4, so 10 points. 11. Oh, okay, 12, 13.
Okay, I see. Yeah, that ability of being able to go where somebody else is amazing.
Mm. What were these? These are the prestige ones?
Yeah.
These ones here?
Those ones.
All right, okay. Are these 3 all the same colour then? They
are all the same. That's 3 silver. If you don't have 3 silver, that's fine. You could build that and have no silver. You just wouldn't get those extra points when you built it.
Okay. What's that? Oh, look at what I've got.
Oh.
Okay. You don't get any points for those at the end of the game either, these prestige ones, do you?
No.
Okay. I will spend 6.
Mm-hmm.
And I will buy that number 10, please.
Okay.
So that's 6 there. Number 10 will go here.
Because you're upgrading from a 4
yeah.
to a 10, and you have to spend a gold.
Which I will spend. That goes into the supply.
That goes into the supply.
So I will
that goes to there, and you may discard up to 2 copper and 1 silver.
So 2 copper.
Yep.
Goes out the game, and 1 silver.
10 points.
10 points, please. And that goes in the supply.
That goes in the supply, yeah. Okay, all done?
Yep.
Right, my go. I am going to... Right, so I have a plan now. I'm going to move a key. See, right here, I'm getting the 5 points.
Yeah.
There's no point in me moving that to there because I'm still getting the 5 points. So I might just leave that one there. Yeah, I'm gonna move because I want another bonus tile. So I'm just gonna pay 1 to upgrade this one to there, which gets me that.
Okay.
And it gets me a bonus tile, and I am going to take this one. So this is an end game tile. I get 1 point for every money at the end of the game.
Okay.
I'm then going to dish in this for 4 money. I'll take 5. And I'm going to ditch this, which gets me 2 of these.
Okay.
You can take your turn if you want while I have a look through these. Oh, wow. Oh.
How do we build these? Is this in place of moving a key?
Yeah. No. When you're moving a key, you can build one.
I want to build.
Yeah, I'm having that one, and I'm having that one.
No, I don't.
And I'm ditching these for 6 money. These are immediate effects.
Okay.
They are not keep. Nope. Ignore me. You may activate a collected endgame tile immediate or later in the game. Yeah, okay. So you can keep them. They're just like the bonus tiles, really. Okay, what are you thinking? Thinking of building a landmark?
I was, and then I realised. Yeah, I can I do this? Can I build a landmark over that number 10?
So it doesn't. Yeah, when you say over, it actually goes there.
Yeah, and it's a gold and
It's a gold and a stone to build it,
which is that and that.
Yeah.
And I need to. I want to move my number 5 up. So
that costs you 7.
7. Which
Okay.
is there.
And then optionally,
Could
you can
I
discard up to 3.
One of those.
It's got to be silver.
Oh. Oh, yeah, that's why I didn't want that one. No, that's fine.
You sure?
Yep, I still want to do that.
Okay.
Typical. That's all I'm going to say. So, can I take one of these optionally first of all? Is that at the start of your turn? You take the flag?
It's when you're moving a key.
At the same time?
Yes. Yeah.
Which one? Which one? Sorry, the flag. Isn't that instead of moving a key?
Oh, sorry, the flag.
Yeah.
That's one of your 3 options is to take a flag.
But not place a key.
Correct.
Okay. I'll get that. I'll have
7 money. We've still got 3 areas without any keys in it. So this is the thing. I'm thinking here, oh, this is great. I'm going to get the points for this. I'm not getting any points from it because there's no victory point marker in it. Yeah. So which 3 buildings didn't come out? The 5, and then I took the bonus one, didn't I? Interesting. What am I going to do? Because my end game points right now are not good. I'm getting 4 for there, 4 for there, and 4 for there. Right, what do I need to do? I need to build.
No, you're not. You're in the lead on this one.
Oh yeah, because I've got 10. Oh, I'm doing all right on that one.
Yeah.
But I do kind of want. Oh, this is tricky.
Thinking, isn't it?
This is. I don't know whether to just cheese this bonus tile that I've got to the max. Because yeah, going for. You need the resources to build. Ah. Okay. How much is stone? Stone is 5. That's blooming expensive. Okay, I'm going to put a key on there and get 7 money. And that's it. That's all I'm doing. After much deliberating.
Oh, so these, the bonus tiles around the outside, can you choose to use them later on, or do you have to use them immediately?
Yes, at any time.
Okay.
Can I just have a look at the printed one there, please? Thank you.
That's it, and I've not been to the Arc de Triomphe. I've not really changed it. I've not really used this that much. But I might do now. Okay.
I'm going to move a key.
So it'll just cost you 1.
1.
Yeah, 1 money. You get the silver token, and you advance.
And I'd like to advance to the next one along.
This one?
That one, please.
Okay, so you can use that whenever you want. So one of these areas is going to get decimated.
What have you done, sorry?
She's taken the special victory point tile of nastiness.
Yeah, you laugh, Paul, but I have to live with this. Wasn't there one that said that every time you skip over a player?
Yeah, yes. Every time you... Well, when you're upgrading, everybody you skip over, you get a point.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to place a key in here for 5
For
money.
5 money, okay. Oh, why is there a 12 there? How do I get gold? I get gold by getting an 8 building. The 8 buildings are pretty expensive.
There is gold to buy.
There is gold to buy, but it's really expensive. It's like super, super expensive. I'm going to upgrade. No, I don't. Oh.
It's tricky, isn't it?
It is. The game started off so nice and gentle and simple, and now it's like agonizing decisions. I'm going to upgrade. I'm going to upgrade from a 1 to an 8. So that cost me 7 money. But I also need a wood, and I don't have a wood. So I have to buy this wood, which then goes back for 4. But I do get the gold, and I get 2 points by doing that. Okay, right, done. I have gold.
I'm going to place a key just in the bank.
7 money. People are talking about the solo variant. There's a solo variant for this? Did I miss that? Maybe it's online. Is there a solo variant for this game? If there is, I'm definitely keen to try that.
I'm going to move this one to here.
That costs you 3.
3 money, and I will take
and you get the
this
stone.
one here.
Yep.
What happens if you draw in a region? Is it the higher or the lower points?
It's whoever's got the highest building. So at the moment, in a tie between...
Me and Gemma.
It would be Gemma, because Gemma's on the 8.
Okay.
Do you not also include the
yeah, but in a tie between you two... So I have 10 points in here.
Okay.
Which is the most.
Yeah.
You two have 8. But out of you two, it's that one's the tie break. Okay. So yeah, so I'm winning the region, but you win the tie between you two. Right, okay. So what's going on here is we've got 3 regions still with no victory point markers in.
They're never going to get them, are they?
You don't think?
No. I mean, how many keys have we all got? We'd have to all decide to go for one. And Paul's not the only one with a plan.
I sort of had a plan, but the plan is now kind of falling apart a little bit.
Yeah, my plans keep changing quite quickly.
Yeah, and now that I know Gemma's got that victory point tile, I'm like, what are you going to do with that?
The problem is I'm so far behind on points already. I don't know whether I can catch up.
What, those? Oh, get on. Don't be silly.
I kind of want another bonus. I just don't know which bonus I want. Let's have a look at what 29 is. 29, receive 8 victory points for each landmark that you occupy when you use this bonus tile. Hello. I like that one. But that means spending a whole turn. I mean, none of us are escalating the end of the game at the moment. So we've got time. And there's 2 of these. So in a 3-player game, there's 2 of these tiles.
Say it again, what did it do, sorry?
When you use it, you get 8 points for every landmark that you're on.
Right, okay.
I mean, 8 points seems a lot. Especially if you're going to build another landmark. Which I might be doing.
While you're deciding, I've got a question for Game Brewer. What's the difference between the deluxe and the standard? Because this is the standard
version. This is the standard version.
What's the difference between this and the deluxe?
It is a good question.
What do you...
Let Nick know what's the difference.
What do you get different?
I know these pieces are different.
Are they? Okay.
From what I've seen, but I don't know what else is different. So yeah, let us know, Game Brewer, what the differences are between the deluxe version and the standard version. While I deliberate on what to do. I think I'm going to do the same thing again. Oh no, but if I do... Oh. Right. Gold prestige tokens are on the 3 building. Yes, we can do it. Right, so I'm going to spend 2 plus another 2. So I spend 4 to upgrade that key to there. I get this. And I also get an advancement on here. Now this is points for different types of buildings that you're in, because each building has a type. So I have the library, I have the theatre, I have the house, I've got another theatre, I've got another theatre. So I'm only in 3 different types. That's not good. This allows you to move your marker back. It's pretty good. This is... What's 23? You may return 1 or more sets of 2 identical prestige tokens to get points. So this is dishing prestige tokens. 1 or more sets. And this is for resources. So you can ditch your extra stuff at the for points. I think I'm just going to go here. I'm going to take that one. Okay. You're not allowed to have 2 bonus tiles the same, but I think I can take it, use it,
and then get...
If there was a way of returning to it, which...
What, like on this one here? So?
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Deluxe expansion adds in a wooden strategy. All right, so the deluxe version of the expansion, these will be wooden.
Okay.
And the deluxe copy of the base game has wooden buildings, bonus tile, and prestige point tiles and wooden. So basically, yeah, wooden pieces instead of the card for everything. Nice.
Cool. Gemma.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to move my key to number 4.
Yep,
So that'll cost
costing
me
you 4 money.
4 money. Sorry,
Getting
I
you
need
some
to
wood.
change again. And the wood.
That gives you 12 points in that district, which is the most.
I'm going to move on to this number 2 here.
Mm-hmm.
So it costs me 2 money.
Gives you 2 money.
But I do get to go around the track, don't I?
Yep.
Am I on? Is that 6 points for every number 5?
Every number 5 building that you're on at the time you use it.
1. Just the 1.
1. Yeah.
I will move and I will join you, Paul.
Okay.
Can I have that one there, please? Thank you.
It's yours. Right. Okay. So. Is there any point me upgrading the 3 to an 8 if that area is not going to score?
Yeah, because it will cost you money, but
it cost me 5 money, but and I need to buy the wood, so it actually cost me 9 money to get a gold,
which you could pay 6.
which I could buy for 6.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm going to build a landmark. Battignon is popular for landmarks. So we are going to spend... Oh, I've just noticed that as well. No, it's all right. I will spend a gold. I will buy another gold for 6. So there's the 6 for the gold. To buy this landmark, whatever this building is.
For another
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame,
Yeah, Notre Dame. And it's going here. Okay, we're just on camera. We are just about on camera. And then I have to spend 12 to move that to there, which I've got just 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Bearing in mind that's cost me 12 points because I get points for money at the end of the game. But I now give in 1 of each prestige token for 12 points.
Which up to 39.
So I spent 12 points to get 12 points, but I've now got...
You're still third.
I'm still third. It's too late. I've done it, but that was a terrible decision.
Okay. Can I say, when I moved that key from there
decision.
to there, I forgot to take my 2 victory points.
Okay.
Paul.
What a terrible move that was.
Looks good though.
It does.
I think
it looks very good.
Well done you.
Having another landmark does get me another 8 points because of this.
Yeah.
But, oops.
So could I move on to your landmark with my card?
Oh,
it's buildings, isn't it?
I think that's just buildings.
Just buildings,
yeah,
okay.
Not landmarks.
On a building owned by an opponent, you pay its normal cost.
Okay. I'm going to move my key from the 4 to the 8. I can't see which region. Yes, please. So that will cost me.
Cost you 4.
Cost me 4.
And you have to spend a wood.
And I have to spend the wood.
But you do get 2 points.
Nice.
There we go.
Okay.
I'm humming and ahhing now because I know what I want to do. I need...
So how do we get the rest of these out? Or could it
when there's 4 keys in it? This has been a really unusual game.
So it could end without them going out at all?
Yeah. Yeah. If no more keys get put in any of these regions, then only these 3 are going to score. Yeah, I'm curious to know from people watching in the chat, if you've played this game, if what's happening here is common or unusual, the fact that we've got 3 scoring areas and three areas not scoring. Is that normal, or do you normally score more areas? I can't see you ever scoring just 2, but 3 doesn't seem that many. But again, that's down to us all competing for these areas. Also, 3-player game would be different with 4 players. 7 money?
Arms aren't long enough.
I go here for 6 money. Yeah, and once we start running out of keys, that's when we'll start taking these. I'm going to ditch this. No. I don't think I'm going to get another landmark, but I'll keep it just in case.
You'll like the comment from Monica, Paul.
What's she saying?
You'll love it.
When you teach a game and win, you haven't taught the game well enough. Yeah.
Okay. Whose go is it?
I think it's Gemma.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. I just put a key here and got 6 money. Money's points.
I'm going to put a key in here and get 7 money, please.
There you go.
Okay. I'm going to be bold.
Okay.
I'm going to buy another landmark.
Which one?
I'm going to go for this one.
Yep, 2 stone.
I'm going to put there. So it cost me 2 stone.
2 stone.
So I've got 1 marble or stone? Marble, isn't it?
Marble? Probably marble.
I've got 1 marble here.
You're buying the other one for 5.
Oh, do you know what? I've just found 5 money under one of the
there you go.
What a numpty. It's alright, I haven't got anything else anyway. Okay, so I'll do that one. 5 money to buy one from the supply.
marble, yeah.
I will then spend 6
to upgrade from the 5.
Although actually, I can now afford to move up a bit more because I've got more money than I thought I had. I'll move from the 3, which will cost me 8. 8 money.
Okay.
And then what are the ones I can spend on there for points? It's silver and gold. No, silver. And...
copper and 2 silver. Do you get points for moving off? No, it's points for going
from the bank onto a tile. You get.
Right. Okay.
So I've got 1 silver. So that gets me
4 points.
19 to 23. Good move. I can't decide. Seemed like a lot of hard work.
It did.
Not a lot of reward.
But that's given you majority in that area.
Well, until Gemma starts playing around.
Yeah.
With that one that she picked up.
Right. My go. I am moving the key that I put down here. And where do I need to move it onto? So you've got 18 and you've got 20. So I can't get that area. Choices. How do I get 21? I need a 5 and a... I can do it, but it's a lot of effort. Yeah, it is a huge amount of effort. And I don't know whether it's worth it because points is money anyway. So I think I'm just going to go on here because I'm allowed to because of my cheaty ability and get 7 money.
You've not changed yours all game.
I haven't, no.
It's only me and Gemma that have changed.
I haven't been to the Arc de Triomphe at all.
No.
Right, that's me done. I am going to ditch this for 16 points.
They're not resource tokens, are they?
They are not resource tokens now. Could I have 16 points, please?
16?
Yeah, 55.
Where'd you get that from?
8 points per landmark that I'm on.
Oh, okay.
Right, I have a plan.
I think I want to look through... Do I look through them?
That is your
choose?
turn. Yep.
And that's my...
Look through them and yeah, that's your turn done.
Are they easy to know what they do?
Yeah. You can be taking your turn, Nick, I think.
Yes. Sorry.
And you can keep it, use it whenever you want.
Can I use it now?
You can use
to
it
get
now.
3 money.
Yep, get 3 money. That's what I was about to take.
Sorry.
Because that's 3 points for me, that.
Can you buy a resource at any time?
Only when you need it.
Yeah. Okay. I'll move this key from here.
Okay, so Andre says that his game scored only 3 tiles. Yeah, okay. Yeah, because there was already competition over the claimed areas. So that seems to be what's happening.
Yeah. I'm going to move from here onto here.
Yeah.
Take 2 victory points. I then spend 5 money.
Yeah. So 3 for the movement and 2 to buy the...
And I'll move on to the very last one.
Yeah.
Why did you get 2 victory points
Actually,
for that?
hang on a sec.
Because he's got a special ability.
Okay.
Actually, I've not thought that through, have I?
You can keep this and use it whenever.
I'll keep that and I'll use it whenever.
Yeah. Right. I'm going to take one of these. Is there any money left? Is there any money left? There isn't. But there is... There is this, which sells for 4 money.
Okay.
think I can do that. Done. Yeah. Endgame tiles. If it gives you resource or prestige, you may not take a resource or prestige token from the supply. Instead, you can use it as resources or prestige as depicted on the tile. Yeah, I think I can do that. I think I can sell it.
Come on. What are you in the mood for? How are you feeling?
Frustrated. Okay, I'm going to move.
Frustrated?
Yeah, it's all gone horribly wrong. I'm going to move to there for 5.
For 5, yeah.
There's my 5.
Okay.
And that's my go.
Okay, cool. I'm going to use this landmark tile on 29 for each landmark that I'm on.
Get 8 points.
So I take 16.
16 points.
Switch me from 25 up to 41.
Yep.
I will then... These can only be used for landmarks, can't they?
Landmarks or this.
I can't go back there anyway. So I will sell both of those for 6 money.
Yep.
They go into the supply, that's 6. I will then spend 1 money for an extra key out of the supply.
Oh yeah, out of the... Yeah, there you go. Have a key.
Thank you very much. This isn't even my turn yet, is it? And then I'm going to buy a piece of wood for 4. And then I'm going to use this tile here. And I'm going to spend that wood plus the wood I bought for 3 victory points.
Yep.
Okay, so that cost me how much? 4.
4.
Leaves me with 1 money. So that goes into the supply. That goes out the game. I got my 3.
4. 3 points, yeah.
3.
Okay.
And then it's my turn.
Well, that's kind of your turn. Yeah.
What do you mean? I haven't placed a key yet.
No, that's not instead of your turn, but that you did all of that on your turn.
Ah, I see. So now I'm going to place a key.
Yeah.
Where else do I want to go? What are the scores in this one here? Sorry?
So blue is on 13.
Okay.
Red is on 20.
Yeah.
And white is on 18. So you're second.
Okay. And then this one here, I'm on 5.
You're on 5. Red is on 10.
Yeah.
Blue is on 8.
Okay. I'm going to go here for 6 money.
Well, I'm just going to take one of these tiles. And I'm going to have... some marble, which I then sell for 3 money.
Okay, nice.
That is 3 points.
I'm going to go for and take one of these as well.
Oh, I'm also going to sell this because I've got it and I'm not using it for anything.
Okay.
It's only worth 1. So, there we go.
I'm going to
take
sorry.
2 victory points.
Yep.
Nice.
1, 2.
Okay, I'm going to move this key here for 5.
Yep.
So that costs me 5 money to do that.
Okay, I will take one of these tiles.
Mm-hmm.
I will take a gold prestige token, which I will then sell for 3 money.
I'm going to place a key down here for 6.
For 6. It's hotly contested, this area, isn't it?
I feel sad. I got no keys to.
Even with your sneaky extra one.
I've spent that now.
Right.
That's the one I just put on that number
Right.
5 there. Let's see what these look like.
You're taking one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slim pickings here now, isn't it? I will take a wood and I will sell it immediately for 2 money, please. Sorry. Thank you very much.
Yeah. That's not that. If I upgrade that to that, it costs 1 and I sell that. Actually, that's probably better, but do I want to draw the game to an end? Because I could pay 1 to move that key to there, get the wood and then sell the wood, and I've actually made 1 profit. So I've made a point from that. My better option would be to move that from there to there, which costs 1, and I get that, and I sell that for 3. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to move that key from there to there, which cost me 1. I then take that, which I then sell for 3 money. Okay, done. So 4 flags left.
Very tense at the end, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm going to pay 5 money to move my key up onto number 5 from the bank.
You guys fighting over Batignolles.
Do you get points for money at the end of the game?
Nope, not unless you've got this. Yeah, end game scoring in this game is just the areas and this tile if somebody's got it.
I'm going to spend 4 money. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to move that one onto there. Take 2 victory points because of my bonus tile.
I'm going to take one of these. I will take the silver, which I will then sell for 2 money. I'll trade those to me.
I'm going to remove the red one from 2 to 4 for
Your
2 money.
Your bonus tile is really annoying.
Sorry.
From
yeah, number 2 to number 4,
cost you
please.
2 money.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll take a victory point.
And I will take a victory point as well.
Yeah.
So do you want to trigger the end of the game, or have you still got stuff to do?
I think I'm going to trigger the end of the game, but before that I'm just going to place this one.
Yep.
And I know this is going to be really odd, but I want...
Oh, very clever.
Yeah, because that just gets you 12 points.
Genius.
No, it's got to go on top of something else. I did mention it. Yeah. It replaces an existing one.
I'm going to get really upset.
So basically, where are you...
Who am I going to mess up?
Where are you winning?
The most. I think I'm only winning in that one and that one.
Yep.
So it doesn't matter other than...
So Nick's second in here.
I'm second in that one as well.
And you're second in that one as well.
I think I'll have to go here.
It does the most damage to both of us. Wow.
Oh, and then I take this one.
And then you take that.
Fair.
Which triggers the end of the game. We finish that round, which is finished, and now we get one more round.
It'll be a quiet car journey home to one. I can't actually do anything. I've got 0 resources. So I don't know if there's anything I can do, is there? I can't place a key, I can't put a thing down, I can't move around the track, I can't sell anything. I'm completely out.
Well, I will spend 1 money to upgrade that to there, to take this, which I then sell for 2 money.
Very good.
Okay. Question, does this mean, can I put it on one where I'm already on?
No, the black key means somebody else.
Okay. I don't think I can do anything then.
Okay, right. Game is over. So now we basically add up the points. So I have 31 money.
Goodness.
So that's 31 points.
That's
so 87. And now we score the areas. So let's score this area. Who's got the most?
It's white, isn't it?
It's white. White has got the most with 11, 16, 21. So you got 21 value of building, so you get 18 points.
47, so 18, 65.
Second, I've got 10. You've got 17. So you get second, so you get 9 points. And I get third with 4. And we have this area, which is 12 points to red. And then we have this area, which is 16 to red, I believe, with 12. Yep, so 16 for red. Second white is 8. And I get third, which is 4.
What's your question, John? What?
16 plus 27.
16 plus 27 is...
43.
Yeah.
And I think that's it. It is possible you just have to pass. Yeah, I think that's it. Now, that was a very unusual game.
We're very competitive.
I feel very deflated.
I feel deflated because of you, Gemma.
I think
Although it wouldn't have changed the scores, I think.
I think if we played it again now,
yeah,
knowing it, going into it, we'd probably play differently.
Yeah.
My strategy of get loads of money and take the 27 tile. My strategy was get points during the game rather than end of the game by means of the points for being on the ones.
Yeah.
Points for having the bonus tiles. Points for having the. It was that really. I knew I wasn't going to do well in the end game scoring.
Yeah. Yeah. I think if I was going to play it again now, we have played it, I would be thinking a lot more about where those keys are going during the early rounds because we were thinking, right, we want the big money, whereas actually we would have been a bit cleverer to think, right, might put another one here, maybe take a shot on the low ones to then say, okay, but then because we basically wasted these 3 zones, didn't we? Because they weren't worth enough money to us.
Yeah.
And we're all quite competitive.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I'm curious to see what if you've played this. What scores are you seeing? Is 95? Is that a very good score or is that an average score? Because Gemma, you took the approach of end game scoring,
which didn't pay off for me.
I think I mean you got a lot from the end game scoring, but you obviously needed more mid game scoring. I tried to make sure as well that the landmarks I built, every time I built one, I had all of the prestige tokens. So it was a case of getting the prestige tokens.
Yeah. You see, whereas I didn't plan enough ahead, and I was looking at these thinking, I haven't got that, I haven't got that, I haven't got that. And then you're wasting turns on to get stuff to build them, I think.
It's a game which has good player interaction, which at the start didn't seem that much, but all of a sudden, because at the start I was like, well, I'll put a key in there, and there was no competition. It was like, well, I'll put a key in there, and then I'll be able to have whichever building I want. But then all of a sudden, when multiple keys start getting put in the board, and people can move from one building to the next, if that wasn't in the game, that would be very different.
Yeah, Gemma.
Because that meant that there was more focused concentration on the areas we were already in, rather than the other areas. Because if we didn't have that in the game, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buildings that those keys would have been somewhere else. So yeah, that definitely changed it. I'm checking the chat messages to see. So as I say, if you've played this game, let us know what your scores are. But there you go. So you play it again?
Yeah, I definitely.
Not now, but yeah.
I feel like I want to play it again now, though, just to beat you. Because I feel I've got the gist of it now. I feel like I know what I want to do a bit more than I did that time.
I didn't have a strategy going in.
Yeah.
It was just this meant that I could stack up the keys on here for 7 a time. But if I didn't have this, I still could have gone for 7, moved it, gone in for 7, moved it. I could have done that. But then when the tile the tile that I got that gave me 2 points for every building that I'm on with a 1, right? So I just thought, wouldn't it be funny if I managed to get all 6?
Yeah.
Right? And I put a key and I moved it onto the 1. I put a key and moved it onto the 1. That wasn't particularly clever. It was just because I wanted to make the best use of this. But what that did do was meant I had loads of copper prestige tokens. So then I was like, well, what am I going to do with these copper prestige tokens? Well, I need to build the cheap landmarks before you two do.
Yeah.
So I was like, right, I need to try and get, what was it, a stone that I needed at the start? Yeah, I needed to build this one early, because if you'd have built it, that would have been 3 prestige tokens that I would have had that have been no use whatsoever.
Yeah.
But it's an interesting combination of things that you need. You need the low value buildings to get the prestige tokens. You need the high value buildings to get the resources, so that when you build the landmarks, you then get the points from them.
Yeah. And like you said, at the beginning of the game, you were just putting them out, putting the key down.
Didn't really matter.
Sort of moving it. Oh, yeah, nice, I put a key there. Being almost flippant with it, but then not appreciating, I wish I'd had one of those, I wish I'd had one of those, I should have got one of those, and not thinking. And then what was quite, like I say, I was sat here thinking, God, this comes around quick, doesn't it? But then at the end, you're thinking, what am I doing? What am I doing? And it becomes increasingly more tense and thinking as the game goes on. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I hadn't played the base game before, but what do you think the expansion adds to the base game?
Individual player powers is always a good thing. So if we weren't, I didn't use mine that much, You use yours huge amount. You used yours and then swapped it a bit.
Yeah, this one was quite good. But then I look at this 2 points, and I think that when you look at what Gemma can get out of this one here, I sort of feel like I want that to be 3 points, 4 points maybe.
Right,
but
okay.
I did use it. I must have got a good 20 points out of it. No, not 20, 10, 15 maybe.
You probably got about 10 points from it, yeah.
Yeah.
So the strategy tiles definitely mix things up. The bonus tiles, obviously that just adds more variability. So a lot of some of these are fairly simple, but some of them are a little bit more involved. This is the first time I've played it where you randomly put these out. Normally you would put them on the numbered spaces. And I think that's deliberate. And I was thinking, if you shuffle and put them out, you're going to get the 9 at the start and the 1 at the end. That's not going to work. And of course it works. It's just different. It's just different. So I think your games are going to be more variable because of that. Obviously the strategy tiles add the variability. But the bit that impressed me was the player interaction and how this worked. So Chucky's saying in 4 plays with 2 to 3 players, scores have ranged from 105 to 185. Chuck, how did you score? Sorry, 187. How did you score 187? You definitely must drop me a message
40.
privately because I thought I did really well at scoring 95.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I don't believe you.
I know he's done it though.
What's he done?
House rule. You double your scores at the end of the game.
Double your scores at the end of the game. So I actually scored 190. There you
Brilliant.
go.
Wow, what a record.
No, if you're scoring 105 to 187, that's great. Now, to be fair, this is my first game since I played the original prototype. So it could be that 187 is a great score. Andre is saying it's a great game, super simple, and the decisions get more interesting as the game progresses. That's exactly what we were saying. At the start, it was like, I'll just put a key there. I'll just move to here. And then I like games that have a curve. Because if we had those decisions to make at the start of the game, we'd have all been sat here going, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Whereas the more complex the decisions came as we were getting more familiar with the game.
Yeah.
So that definitely has a nice pace to it. Jeff is saying that he's played twice. Once at 2 players, the scores were about 120 to 65. And then at 3 players, between 110 and 130. So my score, which looked impressive, is actually not. But that's what we should be aiming for.
See, I just realised something here. This tile here, one of the new ones. Take a VP tile of your choice.
Yeah, and put it wherever you want.
And immediately place it on an available district. Of your choice. Why didn't we do that?
I don't know.
I didn't even look at that one.
I'd already gone past that.
I had my blinkers on.
So that's one of the new ones.
Yeah.
And that would have meant I could have just sneaked I'll just sneak that in there for 14 points. But that would have changed the dynamics because then one of you two would have gone in there and probably gone on the 4 or the 5.
Open it up though, isn't it?
There's another variant as well, is that when you take one of the building tiles, you don't put it on the indicated space. Let me just check this one. This is you disregard the district name written on the building tile. If so, do not remove any building tiles during setup, so you play with all of them. And then instead of placing one in the matching district, you can disregard the district's name and place the tile on an available space with the matching number in a district of your choice. But each district can only contain 1 building of each type.
Okay.
So you can't have 2 B&Bs, you can't have 2 bakeries and things like that. But that mixes it up as well. Now, I would recommend not playing with that for your first couple of games. Because at the start of the game, you draw a tile and you're like, I don't know where to put it. It's kind of nice that they have it goes here for your first games just while you're getting used to it.
I bet it gets quite tight with 2 players as well, doesn't it? Because the area control, because there's a little bit more randomness when there's 3 people, in the sense that there's more to move around. But if it's just you battling one other person for each district...
But it's the same number of areas. I think with... I'd be keen to try it 2-player. I mean, it does work 2-player. I know people that have played it 2-player. But you would either find that somebody said, look, I'm going to go here, and then they only get 3 keys down. But remember, when you get 4 keys in an area, you can put a tile wherever you want. So you could, if another player is going for this area and they've got 3 keys in it, you put the 4th key in there, and then you take this tile and you put it in the area that you've got 1 in. So I think the 2-player game would be fascinating in the player decisions. And I think, obviously, I misremembered that rule at the start that you had to put it in the area where the 4th key was in, which is what we were doing.
Yeah.
But you don't need to do that.
Yeah.
You can put it you can put it anywhere. So I think there's a definite opportunity when you're placing the fourth key to really mix the game up.
Yeah.
And I think because we were missing that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Andre says it plays amazingly at 2 players.
Right. Okay. There you go. Good to know. Good to know. Well, you two are welcome to borrow this if you want to spend the weekend.
Yeah.
I'll get a message from them on Sunday to say we've played it 8 times.
Yeah.
Gemma's won every time.
Yeah. We've fallen out.
They've fallen out again. But anyway, we are done. So thank you very much to you two for coming around and for the game. Thank you to everybody for watching. As always, please leave me a comment in the chat if you're watching this afterwards. Hello to everybody who is watching this afterwards. And yeah, if you're interested in the game, it is going on Kickstarter on Monday, the 24th of May. So in 3 days' time, it will be on Kickstarter. There you go. We're all done. Thanks very much for watching.
Thank you.
Take care. We'll see you soon. Gaming Rules is proudly sponsored by Game Toppers, upgrading your gaming experience. Visit GameToppersLLC.com.